Well, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to start off with a dessert. What I am holding in my hand here is actually a surprise. I really enjoyed running across this. This happened at a county fair. There was a booth selling this stuff and you can't go wrong with it. So I'm going to hold it nice and still so you can pause it and then see if you can find it on Amazon or eBay. You can get it in different fruit flavors. Let's see if I can find cherry cobbler, cherry hot fudge cake, peach cobbler, key lime cheesecake bars, lemon bars, pumpkin cobbler, which is delicious, and white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. However, apple is my all-time favorite here with these guys. And the name of their website is plentifulpantry.com out of Utah. So, as I read over the ingredients, it's apple sugar, water, apple juice concentrate, modified food starches, sorbic acid, cinnamon, citric acid, and potassium sorbate. I do not see anything in the way of corn syrup or anything like that. They're just using sugar. And the instructions are so easy that I can do it. What you will need is 2 tablespoons of water, 5 tablespoons of butter, and then this. And what this says for number 1 is preheat oven to 350. So we're going to do it in the Master Grill today, so that or the Masterbuilt Gravity Feeder 1050. And I'm kind of looking for the smoke flavor, obviously. So first thing you do is you lightly grease an 8" by 8" pan. Now I have a 7 by 9". Oh, wait a minute, that's 8 by 8, so that works. In here there are 2 packets. One is a clear packet that shows you all the apples and the applesauce, so you just tear off the top, open the Ziploc part, and pour it into your buttered pan. So that means so far we can do this at a campsite. If you have a little Dutch oven, man, you're going to be gold. Now, of course, we knew that we needed butter, so you cut up butter into little cubes and then mix it with the crumbly powder. So you got the butter and the mix together to get that crumbly powder, and then you sprinkle that over the top of the apples. So at that point, we put it in here once it hits 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Cool slightly, serve with ice cream, whipped cream, or whatever you want. Enjoy. I can't even imagine how much easier that would be. So, I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm going to put it in the sunlight here. I put the butter in by just taking a knife and cutting off little pieces and mixing it with the powder and then sprinkling it on top, because butter's going to melt, especially at 350, right? So it doesn't really matter. I've never been able to screw this up the 6 times I've made these recipes. So once we get to temp, you can maybe see the layer of apple that's in there. Once we get to the temp, then I will put that in, and that will be our dessert. So I'm clearly a little over my 350, so I'm going to lower it right now. And I'll watch it after I get this guy in there. So, and then I'm using the upper thermometer to read this temperature. This is where I'm going to bake it. And through the magic of time, we'll see what we can do. So I'll probably be back in about 5 minutes. No sense making you watch this. Okay, about 23 minutes later, and we're getting there. It's bubbling really good in the apple section there. And the top is just starting to come in as a crumble. So let's close that lid and keep that going. Try it for about another 10 minutes. If you listen quietly, you'll maybe hear it's still bubbling. Yep, and it has an aroma that you would expect. It definitely is an apple cobbler. And now this has to cool off for several hours. But I wanted you guys to see it. I figure that there's nothing wrong with doing a dessert in the Masterbuilt 550 or 1050. One of these days I'll figure out what I own. All right. Thank you very much for coming along. And you guys all have a great day. See you next time.